The spirit of Nanotopia has showed me new warriors that have entered the fray. A panda, a wolf, a chameleon. These are Nanotopia's newest warriors. Some on the side of good, some on the side of, well, Mark Tortuga. This is our first look at the new Green Rabbit characters, and I got some extra information about their lore and their backstory from Mars, Utah. But don't worry, if you don't want to spoil anything in the lore, this won't really be a spoiler-heavy episode. One of the most exciting things about these new characters is that we're going to get introduced to new animal armor. It is no longer going to just be rabbit, cat, snake, and turtle. We're also getting panda, wolf, and chameleon. The character I am most excited about is Zen Flo. He has a panda anima armor. Zen Flo is a shaman, but he's not just a shaman. Every now and then he enjoys the glory of fighting in arena anima battles. The second new character to enter the fray is Mark Brood. His anima armor is the wolf. He is also our newest addition to the racers of Ultra Anima. We no longer just have Felicia and Albert, we also have Mark now. And last but not least, Elion. He was a little harder to sense. His totem anima armor is a chameleon. We don't know much about him, but what we know is that he's in Mark Tortuga's inner circle. What does that mean? What does he do for Mark Tortuga? We don't know yet. We were also introduced to Mark Tortuga's robot army soldiers. We know that there are 5 levels of army soldiers. We don't know if the 2 that we saw are of the higher ranks or the lower ranks. Only time will tell. And this is all of the information that I gleaned from my meditation.
Like and subscribe.
That feels right. All right. Good morning, good noon, and good night. It's Green Rabbit Adventure Wednesday. You are watching the Upland Action News, and my name is LEFTHOUSE, and I am joined by my co-host and co-most, my brother indeed, my brother Emmety Left. How are you on this fine hump day?
I'm very zen right now after that intro video. I feel very zen. I'm tuned in. It's Green Rabbit Wednesdays, people. Happy Wednesday to us all.
Oh,
wiki. Yes, feeling good. I got my microphone back. I'm living the life, ready to go.
Where was the microphone? Was it in the shop?
It was hidden under my little blankie that I cover up my Ableton push machine with so it doesn't get dusty.
Fantastic.
Hiding.
Phenomenal.
What are you sipping, brother?
Coffee on this fine Green Rabbit Adventure Wednesday. You got a clear cup, and we're very close. We're just days away from the Kyle Loza drop. That's happening very soon, so we'll probably get into a little bit of the coverage of that.
Yes.
Very exciting, very beautiful cards. I happen to get to see the majority, actually all of them. I did a little bit of work on on the collection as well, just around the edges, and help kind of shape the way that things look. But yeah, it was a lot of fun working on it. But man, that guy's art is next level. His tattoo art is insane. Take over for me, brother. I got to go get the door real quick.
Yes, sir. I see Greeno rules. Kyle Loza is the Empress card or broke for me. Not sure if that's a question or if that's a statement, but yes. Kyle Loza's work. I've only seen a little bit from the promo cards so far that I've seen out there, and that looks amazing. I know brother did some work on the project. Very excited to see what the different rarities look like here, and yeah, how it all comes together. Safe word comes in hot here. Early ATV, Bush Machine.
Bush Machine. Very nice safe word. So every time we hear the words Bush Machine, you got to scream real loud. And also, Bush Machine is the safe word. It is also the word you're going to need on the Google form later in the hour when we open the form for a very brief period of time for you guys to sign up and win prizes, win NFT prizes. All right, all right. I just got a text from the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. N Venom. He will be joining us here in about 10 minutes to drop science knowledge and info about what is going on. But let's just go back to the top of the show. They just recently released that little video there talking about Series 2, about some new cards coming, a little bit of lore peppered into that. Very trippy, very mushroomy sort of promo little video, but exciting nonetheless to know that things are in the works. Art is happening. Lots of behind the scenes stuff. I mean, they released that little gameplay feature there, very early imagery of the game. We got the little character running around in the 3D world. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it kind of had a very a feel of Blancos or Immersis. Or the Nemesis is the other one. Not Immersis, the Nemesis. Actually, Immersis, I have not got into that world yet. For some reason, every time I try to log in, I got to go to a different browser or something. It has not let me in yet, so I got to check that out. Have you checked out Immersis yet?
I have not.
Another metaversal game world from the wax.
Yeah.
The wax side of things. Lots of stuff going on in the NFT world. Lots of stuff going on the ETH side of things. Crazy gas prices over there. Lots of people talking about Solana as another chain. Lots of NFTs coming out of Solana. And the Polygon Matic is definitely in that conversation too. Binance Smart Chain. What do we got? Cardano. They're putting out...
I've seen some really nice art pieces come out on Hen, which is on the Tezos blockchain.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You know, there's like that conversation is really loud and proud, and it's real funny. You know, I was on a ETH show the other day or yesterday. I was watching an Elios trade episode live.
Yeah,
and I threw in a little question in there. I threw in what do you think of wax? And he is like, oh, wax, you know, it's whatever. It's not really in the conversation.
Yeah,
and he just like moved on. And I was like, wait, what are you talking about? It's not in the conversation.
Have no clue.
That is insane. Like, how is it that you're talking about a token, an NFT token that goes from like 13 cents all the way up to almost 40 cents or hits 40 cents, you know, now riding around 30 something cents. How is that any different than any other, you know, small cap token or whatever, any other project out there that he's covered or whatnot, you know, but like, that's a big deal. Like that's a huge jump that should be in the conversation, especially when there's a gas war thing going on and you can already come to, you know, wax and get away with way less gas price. I don't know. It's just confusing conversations.
It's been that way. It's been that way forever.
Yeah.
over there. I've been, yeah, I mean, this morning it was the same thing. Seems like they just don't pay attention to what's going on over here, or they just for some reason don't like it, or I don't know what the deal is, but they're definitely not showing any love or, you know, doing any research, it seems like, because if they were, you'd feel like they would be talking about some of these projects for sure.
Exactly. And right now I'm sitting here and I'm doing a little anima armor crafting, green pre-crafting. Now, if this we were sitting on the ETH chain, I wouldn't be able to do this right now because gas prices would be like through the wazoops.
Not at all.
Through the wazoo. What is going? Not going to open for me? Sign in manually. Manuel Lewis. All right.
Manually, would it make sense to pick up any of these green crafts on the secondary here? Like, because I was looking at some last night and I was tempted, but then I actually went and got myself an exclusive NFT.
Yeah, those crafting packs. I believe those are for like those aid folks who maybe don't have a lot of shellinium or whatnot. So it's kind of like
I mean the actual green prints themselves.
Oh, the prints. Oh, the people. I don't know. You know, I just keep crafting them myself. I haven't tried to sell any of them or not or what myself. I just don't. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, does anybody in the audience, any of you members of the Horde, have any insight on the? Oh, whoa! I just crafted successfully. Green print. That's nice. I'm gonna claim that. Very, very cool. So now that empty goes into the 24-hour cooldown thing. But what is the deal though with these things? I know that they're gonna beef up our characters, but you know, initially I thought that I would get one NFT, and as I craft, it would compile to that one NFT. You know, like the stats would keep piling up, but that's not the case. And then I started realizing, oh no, there's different armors that I'm crafting, like the turtle. You know, I'm getting different shapes and different character costumes in the prints, right? And some are legendary, some are common, some like, all right, so they're different. But going forward, when I get to gameplay, I'm gonna have all these anima armor crafts, bunch of commons and whatnot. I'm wondering, how does that work? When fusion will be available, they will be bought up. Okay, so we'll be able to fuse these crafting cards. Is what it looks like they're saying here in the audience. I'm trying to. I think.
Taco says if you buy from secondary, make sure they have boosted stats. When fusion will be available, they'll be bought up. Yep, that sounds about right. I think I'm gonna try my hand because I haven't crafted one yet. I've failed a couple times, but I'll get there with my own. But I think I'll pick some up on the way.
Well, do you want to try to do a live crafting today? Or are you scared?
I might be in cooldown mode because I tried yesterday.
Oh.
And I don't think what's the period? Is it 24 hours?
There's a little clocker on it.
Okay.
I'll walk it through. Yeah, I think it's maybe less than 24 hours or right around there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's less. Oh wait, I keep trying to craft the wrong fella. The wrong bloke. Try another one here. What is going on? In cooldown? They're both in cooldown? I thought thought I chilled out. Thought it was all cooled off. All right, I'll try try a different one then. Try the 4. Where you have to use the 4 card craft. You will. See what happens here.
Have you done any successful 4 card?
Oh yeah, I've done plenty. It's like, you know, the more you craft or the more you attempt, the fail rate goes up each time, you know, until your attempts are out. So it gets harder, but typically I seem to pull 1 or 2 in the first couple crafts usually, and I go at it, you know, daily. I'll hit my crafting hour. Reminds me of
You loved that movie, The Craft.
oh God, I do. I still love that movie, The Craft. Hey, uncommon turtle. There you go. Craft it up, claiming it.
All right, I'm initiating.
Hold on a second. Let me give you screen sharing capabilities. Let the world know. I want to see you. I want to see you craft, son.
All right.
I want to see your first craft.
Live
crafting. All right, hit it.
Good.
Hold your phone. Go for it.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Craft. Yeah!
Hey, your first craft.
Did it.
Common.
I did it.
Cat. Good work, brother.
Thank you. Thank you all for that energy right there. That's what I'm talking about. LFG.
Yes.
First craft. Claim
go
that.
for another. Go for another. You're on a roll.
All right. I'll try a 4 then. I got on stake here.
Yeah, you have to. Oh, you have a couple unstaked already. Yeah. All right, good. But you just need to pick one. What is going on? What's going on?
It's not let me select. You see, this is something like what was happening before with my let me see. If I close that.
What does that say? Unstake.
Yeah. Okay, can I choose them all?
It's a poop steak. You can unstake them all. Wow. You're going for it.
I think I have to, right?
No, you only have to do one at a time because there's, it's each category has a different deal, right? So you have the action image, the diorama, the lore tablet, and the lore coins. So, they're different types of NFTs. So you only have to do one lore, one tablet, one diorama, one image. Keep the rest of them staking. So you start earning that shill in the back, Rizzy. And as it cools off, maybe put it back into staking, grab a different one if you want to try different combinations. If you find a winning combination you like, maybe you keep that one in the rotation of crafting. We've got Taco saying refresh. Give yourself a refresh there, and maybe that'll do wonders for your crafting experience.
All right.
Probably do a little refresher on mine just so if I want to do any more crafting, probably will.
So, all right, if I choose action image here.
Yeah.
Then I go.
What do they say? You're both in cooldown? NFT is staked. Okay, open the flash drive. Yeah, there you go. And just take one of them.
Just one.
Yeah. One at a time, I think. Well, I mean, you could do them all, I guess, but
maybe that was the issue that was happening there.
I don't know. I just do them one at a time, but I have like a lot in there, so it gets confusing, and I'm like, I don't want to do a bunch, and I'm trying to keep my stake game going. Get them boosted GPs.
Now I do the other tablet, right?
Yeah. And did you stake? I go one at a time and do it, but like you can do it however you feel comfortable. Like I'll plug in, move to the next. But then there's that show auxiliary port, but I've not been able to figure out how to get that to go yet. I don't think it has a function just yet. If anybody knows otherwise, tell us. I would be curious to know. And if you're new to the channel here, if you've not been here, welcome. Please subscribe and hit the bell. And if you have not already smashed the like button, go ahead and smash. Awaiting confirmation, are we? I see. Transaction successful. Beautiful.
Okay. Go.
All right, plug them in.
I'm getting better. I'm getting better at this, guys. Thank you for your patience.
You're doing great, man. Real proud of you right now.
Excited. I'm on a roll here.
It's fun to watch you craft. Oh, I just got a little piece of news here. Selenium is now available on Tips CC bot. So that's pretty cool.
Very nice.
That is a super cool piece of news there. Thank you, Vis, for sharing that. All right, brother's about to craft. He's got his
Start the attempt, initiate the craft. Let's get that same energy going here, people. LFG, thank you for your patience here while I run through this and learn the path to my crafting. Oh, got hit with the build CPU is greater. Let's see if I can get past that.
Yeah, sometimes you can, right? You gotta. Hey, it looks like it worked.
Come on.
Hit the craft, baby.
Come on, babe. Oh, come on.
Ah, come on. Get past that. Build CPU.
Here it is. It's coming.
Yes. Yeah, another one. Uncommon, baby.
Yes.
Got yourself an uncommon.
That's exciting. His speed, he needs to work on his speed, but look at his strength and his resilience. Holy moly.
Well, yeah, you know how these things go. When you're really resilient, you're usually slower. And know how that goes. Well. Why don't you unshare your screen? We have here with us the man, the myth, the legend, the man of the hour, Mr. N Venom to the stage. Babies and gentlemen, there he is. N Venom, how are you?
Oh man, just running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Got so much stuff going on. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy, but all good stuff, and all stuff that's going to benefit Green Rabbit game and Green Rabbit game community. So I'm excited about it.
Wicked. We started off the show with the little drop for Series 2 coming, so we watched that. Very, very exciting. Then we've just been doing a little anima armor crafting, just waiting for you to show up here. So welcome.
Thank you. Listen, guys. Yeah, like as always, I'm always in a tornado rush, but I wanted to come in and just sit down with you, Left, and Emmett, and the community for a second, and kind of just let you guys know that we've been doing a lot of internal I guess brainstorming and putting forth a bunch of different ideas because ultimately what it boils down to, in my opinion, is that Green Rabbit game needs to have a little bit more activities, more fun stuff to keep people engaged. I mean, we have the green print crafting and we have all that other stuff, but I mean, we want to get more people engaged and more ways to use shell. So we're coming up with all kinds of awesome stuff, and as you can see, the art is on par. Have you guys seen the art, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so it's definitely taken a step up from where we were in the original collection. Obviously, there's been a lot of attention paid to making sure that everything is perfect. Mars, Utah, and ZMAD and the team at the art department and LEFTHOUSE now have all made done a wonderful job doing that. And I just want to, maybe if we can use that as a benchmark for like the community to say, okay, and Venom came and said we're going to do more art, and then the art came and it was badass, right? Well, that means that, and Venom also said that he's going to be doing a bunch of more activities, and when they come, they're going to be badass. And I realized that there's a I don't want to say a time frame, but there's a time frame on this stuff. We don't want to have nothing to do for too long, right? We want to have a lot of things to do, and so those you could probably you'll probably see some stuff this week, and as well more stuff next week as well for different ways to use your shell, and be excited about it, and different fun ways to use your shell, not just like hey, here, give a shell. Like, no, there's going to be lots of innovative and some ways that I'm sure nobody's ever thought of before. Because if you could think about it, we have a store. We built a store into the Green Rabbit website. So the fact that we have a store, we can do a lot of stuff with the store. So if you can start thinking in your mind, like, hey, what could they do with a store? Different things that are all amazing and all for Selenium, like the primarily the partner staking flash drives, when those come out very soon, are going to be primarily for Selenium. Like you have to use Selenium in order to get those. So those are, that's a big deal, especially because we have other people from other communities that are going to be coming to Green Rabbit, looking at Green Rabbit, and they're going to have to get a hold of some Selenium, and it I guess inspires new players and new people to get interested in the game. So we're excited about that as well. Expands the community.
Absolutely. So also, we were talking about the craziness of gas prices and how ETH is going insane right now, and then there's all these other talks of these other chains, like Solana's getting a lot of love right now. Like Polygon. Of course Binance is in the mix. What's your take and thoughts on all these other chains, and like, where do you think we'll see like Green Rabbit crossing chains in the future, or what's your thoughts on all that?
Yeah, so I have a little bit of a interesting perspective on this, because I've spoken to Wax directly about exactly this. You know what I mean? We became official Wax partners. That's all in the works. And I basically asked them, like, hey, what's going on? Like, well, for creators in Wax, it's we're not getting the same love as the guys at in the ETH space or whatever are getting, and the communities are not getting the same love, and Wax is aware of it, and Wax is doing something. I can't say what it is, but they're doing something very soon that will help that. And then I think the Wax space is what's going to end up happening is that we'll all eventually come into one space, and it's going to be like incumbent upon creators like myself and other innovators in the space to make that a reality. And the more that we start to build those bridges and do those things and make those virtual connections, the more that we are going to open up to other places. I know you guys, if you guys follow the news about Wax, they have the ETH virtual machine, which basically means, from my understanding, and if I'm wrong, you guys can let me know in my DMs, but I think that what that means is that it incentivizes ETH creators to bring their projects to Wax, because it'll allow them to run an Ethereum contract on Wax. Is from my understanding. I don't know if that's exactly correct, but I think that that's what it is. And so if you think about that, like somebody who's on Ethereum saying, hey, what's this Wax? I want to go over here. So they're incentivizing it with grants and things like that to bring people here, and that will in turn get more people. If you have an ETH project and it's got 100,000 users, and then they go onto the ETH virtual machine, and then you can actually get that same project on Wax, then all those people might say, hey, what's this Wax thing? Look into it, and they will, not might, they will say that, and then they'll start building. I think that we're in a really I guess I want to use my words wisely here. We're in a really new frontier for Wax. Wax hasn't really, there's like everybody knows everybody in Wax. Like I know you guys, I think you and I talked about this, Left. There's, all the creators know everybody. All the community members are pretty much the same community members for every community in Wax. We're tight, we're knit, we're close knit. Yeah. So that means that when something happens in the universe, in the metaverse, everybody feels it, and if there's a situation where distrust or, distrust in a project that maybe everybody had high hopes for, kind of that translate to other projects, because we're all together in this. So, we are trying to break away from that mold. We're not just a regular Wax project, we're much more than that. And Green Rabbit is taking strides to diversify our I guess our reach, and that does include going out to other chains and talking with people. I've been in contact with a bunch of people from different chains. But yeah, I mean, look, if you think about it, let's just call it what it is. I mean, Green Rabbit on ETH would have, millions of community members, you know what I mean? But because we're in Wax, we have, less community members, just because there's not.
But if it was on ETH right now today, like we would not be crafting. You know what I mean? With the prices the way they are right now, everybody would be like, okay, we're just gonna chill out for the day or something, So
yeah, so that's where you see, like, and I had a community member bring this to me, and they've asked me about, the PFP type model where you get like, the little character, and then he, whatever you spend, he gets a certain hat and a certain shirt, and that hasn't taken hold here in Wax, and there's a reason for that, and it's because you know, the fees associated with doing things like making games or making, you know, a little, you know, a randomized character are different. You know, it's like if you have a different overall, you know, model, then you have a different, you know, product at the end that comes out of that. So if the model is proof of stake, and you have, you know, like Wax does, and you know, the creators stake the Wax, and you know, the users stake the Wax, and everybody kind of does it that way without having to pay the fees. You create a game, in my opinion, a game rich environment where you're going to see a lot of people making games and stuff like that. As opposed to ETH, you're going to see a lot more, you know, art, you know, kind of artistic NFTs coming out, because those are more geared toward that platform. The goal would be to say, hey, look, it doesn't matter if you're using ETH, Wax, whatever, MetaMask wallet, Atomic Assets wallet, whatever. Like, the goal would be to say, hey, you could do that all in one place, and then you can, you know what I mean, you can swap your currency in one place, and Green Rabbit's taking active steps to make that happen. You know, part of the you know, I guess the issues, you know, that we've experienced doing that is we've experienced issues because we have so many like awesome ideas that come in and say, hey, I want to do that idea right now. You know what I mean? But then you also have to understand we have a roadmap that we've built out from the very beginning. Now, if you're looking at something from the forefront and say, hey, I'm going to do this, this, and this, but then you look at it from hindsight and say, ooh, we should have done this, this, or this. You know what I mean? We kind of have the ability to switch a little bit of our ideas midstream, as if the dev resources are there. You know what I mean? And so we've done that in some places, and we've hit the hiccup with Greenprint crafting. But I think that you guys are going to see a very, very healthy economy, ecosystem, I should say, for Selenium very, very soon, because, you know, we took on some new members of the team. So these members specifically, that's what they do, for like that's their profession, is like a tokenomics and understanding DeFi and understanding DAOs and understanding exchanges and everything like that. So they were hired specifically for that purpose. There's a whole team of people working at Green Rabbit for those types of things. The problem is that the consumption of our player base versus what we can put out in a timely fashion has to kind of jive a little bit, and sometimes the consumption rate is higher than what we can put out in a you know, timely fashion. So we're kind of in that weird cusp. You know what I mean? Wax went crazy on us. It went, you know, the price of Wax went insane with the Binance listing, and that encouraged a lot of people to, you know, to go get the Wax. You know what I mean? And that, coupled with the fact that we had a snapshot that did not have any kind of ability to do any, you know, I guess anything to do with the Selenium after the snapshot. You know, you look at, oh shit, well, hey, that put us in kind of the position that we were in. But the goal is, and the long, you know, the short-term and long-term goal are both find in engaging, exciting ways to use Selenium within the game, and we're doing that. I don't want anybody to think, though, that we're doing that and we're not doing it with the game, you know, the game development roadmap in mind. The game development is actually a whole separate department. Like, the actual Green Rabbit game isn't the department that does what we're doing, talking about writing smart contracts and all the other stuff. So that's been in development. And I showed you guys the video recently of the obstacle test, and that's just an obstacle test. We were just testing out different obstacles. There's other parts of this that have been built that are continuing to be built and will continue to be built throughout this process while we figure out you know, different avenues. And it's all about, like, at the end of the day, it's all about being able to adapt to the space that's ever changing, ever growing in a new environment on the frontier. You know, we see what happens. Things change for other projects, things change for us, and that can impact us in positive and negative ways. And we have to roll with the punches. And you know, the guys that are really going to make it in this space, in my opinion, the creators in the games, and they're really are creators that can pivot and maneuver through these types of challenges. Because if you can't, you say, oh, you know, I don't know what to do or whatever, you're going to get left, and you're going to get left pretty quick. And Green Rabbit does have a plan, and Green Rabbit does know what to do. And we're just taking a little bit of time to make sure it's implemented correctly.
Absolutely. And the last time you were here, I don't think the store was up and functioning yet. That's up and functioning now. There's been things selling throughout the last week. It seems to
visited
work.
last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
on that, like, you know, I don't think people realize how much shell went into the store and goes through green print crafting. I mean, we did some numbers, and it's a lot. Like eventually, even with the staking, you know, as it is, you know, as these sinks start becoming more and more, selenium is going to start, you know, there's just going to be, you know, you're going to have to eventually say, okay, well, I can't just, you know, enjoy all of the fun with Green Rabbit just on my staking rate. I have to either do, you know, so selenium is going to be, you know, I guess encouraging people to get more, right? So that's the idea, is that we got to give that that ability and that encouragement, you know, and I'm choosing my words very carefully here. If you guys don't, you know, I have to say a certain way in order for
what the hell are you saying? No, I'm kidding.
Well, it reminds me of our conversation last night when we were visiting the website and looking around, and brother was just saying, you know, like, you know, I had yet to visit the store, so I was like going to check it out, and he's like, man, I'm playing the game right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm visiting the store, I'm buying things, this is what it's for. It's here to play, so let's play it, you know, like.
I'm encouraged to, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like these pieces it's all part of it. Like, I know that the token has to go this way, to go this way, to go this way, to go this way. Like, so I'm willing to play, you know, that makes sense to me. What else am I going to do with my shell?
Yeah, there's the answer, right? You just basically said what everybody else is going to say, and that's what we're saying too. Like, hey, wait a second, we need to have more interactive, intuitive ways for shell to be used, and we're providing those. And so like I said, we're not with me. It's never, hey guys, you know, I got this great idea. See you in, you know, 10 years, and I'll get it implemented. Like me, I'm pushing very hard. I'm pushing the team very hard to get cracking on this stuff, and I really think that they're you know, I just got off a conversation today with one of the devs, and some of the stuff that we came up with in that conversation require very minimal dev, you know, resources, but they would impact the game in a very positive way for a very long time. And you guys will start to see that like very soon come out about how that all looks and how that all works. But you're gonna need selenium, and you're gonna want selenium, and you're gonna use selenium. That's my goal, and I think that it's going to be within, you know, the next couple of weeks that you'll see some real big steps to that, real big. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, Take Flight is saying, you know, 11% burned in a week in the store. Don't take the foot off the gas. Keep adding. Couldn't agree more. Coming in from Sensei. Never stop coming up with ways to use shell. The more, it's just, that's everybody's in agreement here.
So what I'm doing, so guys, listen, what I'm doing is I've realized that we have a primary roadmap, and then I'm going to call the shell and all the other things that have kind of, you know, evolved. That's going to be our secondary roadmap. And then we have our third roadmap, which is the Unity dev roadmap, which is actual development of the game. So right now we have everything we need for the primary roadmap. I'm expanding the team to handle a secondary roadmap, which means smart contract writers, you know, tokenomic guys, specifically doing secondary roadmap stuff, not primary roadmap stuff, like guys that are specifically there to write contracts on the fly, get things going based on community feedback, you know, fix all the, you know, you know, add all these little things, and specifically for development around shell. And then we also have the development of the game itself. So it's a there's a lot of moving parts. And I know that, like, if you're looking at it, you're probably sitting there going like, oh man, you're looking at shell, or you're looking at whatever, you're like, this needs, you know, everybody's kind of like, you know, trust me when I tell you that this stuff is being very meticulously figured out. And not only that, but there's as we, like, for me, if I need the guys, if I need more people, I'll bring them on. You guys all know that about our team. We have, you know, Left is a good example of that. We needed Left, and boom, we brought him on. Like, if somebody is out there that does well, and we can work with them, and they have something like we'll bring them onto the team. If it's a benefit for Green Rabbit, I'm 110% for it, and I'll do it immediately. And that's what we've been doing. Yeah, so like I said, we're working on that. We're going to get our secondary guys going. We're going to get the Unity stuff, continue all of the other stuff, and that changed the roadmap a little bit, though, right? I mean, I made an announcement this morning and kind of just said, hey, look, we missed a deadline, and I guess I had kind of alluded to that in my previous announcements and talks with you guys and everybody else, but realistically, we'll have some very good answers coming soon. Like we've done some things with the armor crafting, about like material. I guess I'm going to call them material quests. We don't want you just to go to the store and say, hey, I'm going to buy my materials for my armor craft. I'm just going to buy it. There you go. Bing, 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 done. Walk away. Like, no, we're going to bring you on a quest with us through Nanotopia to go find those actual pieces. And then, and there's going to be fun ways to do that, and, different, exciting ways. So those are the types of thoughts and innovations that we're coming up with.
And also too, that this week is the weekend is the Kyle Loza drop, which is also a part of Green Rabbit, of the adventure, if you will. You know what I mean? It's a piece that's moving forward, because they're stakeable cards. So it's like something that's moving the ecosystem forward, that's happening, and we haven't even spoken about that today. You know what I mean? Like there's so many layers and levels to this.
Think about it, what you just said, right? Kyle Loza is going to need flash drives, right?
Yeah.
So when he gets his flash drives, we're selling those in the store for Shillenium, right? Creek is going to need flash drives before Kyle Loza, and we're going to sell those in the store for Shillenium. And I don't know if you guys forgot, but the Moonies, the Green Rabbit Moonies are coming out, and I can guarantee you'll see some of those in the store, maybe all of them in the store. It all depends on how it all looks. Like for me, just so you know, it's not like you make a staking game and you just all of a sudden just become rich with wax. As a matter of fact, for me, like legally, there's no way for me to really make money on a staking game. I can't speculate on my own token. I can't do any of that, right? So like you create a staking platform for your game in order to incentivize use of the token. And when it's use of the token, if there's a lot of uses for the token, then there's a lot of interest in the game. And then moving forward, you can do things like the Kyle Lozas, and you can do those things where people say, hey, I might get a chance to get some of that token that I really need. Let's go here. Or other people from Kyle Loza's collection that love his art, that say, hey, what's this Green Rabbit thing? And they go in there and say, oh, Shillenium, and they start playing the game. It's kind of one of those things where everybody takes care of everybody. And so it's not like it actually costs me money to have a staking game, right? So it's not the other way around. I don't make like this big, it costs me to have it, right? And I don't mind. It's not a problem. I'm just saying I think that's a common misconception. It's like, oh, these guys are getting rich off of Shillenium. Like, no, we don't speculate on it. I can't. I could personally buy some and sell some, or stake for whatever. But in the name of Green Rabbit, I can't. There's nothing I can do, right? I have to just let it be what it is, right? And let it grow on its own. And that's hard to do from somebody in my standpoint, because I say, oh man, I created this. I want to make something or more, but legally I can't. I just can't.
Yeah.
That's the reason why. I know we tackled this before, but that's the reason why we cannot speculate on our own token, because legally we cannot. That's just what the attorneys have told us. And
well, no, absolutely. And I think the focus is how to use it in game. You know what I mean? Like the outside uses, or turning it into cash, or whatever the hell you want to do with it, is great. And those are things that are necessary and should be there too. But like I can think of other games that I've played that, like, when they rope you in, like, and you have to, like, spend and to keep going forward. Like I was really deep in Splinterlands like a couple years back, and it was like, all right, I'm not going to put any more money in. I'm not going to buy any more cards. I'm just going to, okay, fuck it. I'll just put in, like, I've got this extra 20. I'll just buy another pack. And, it was like, all of a sudden I was like, like competing at championship levels, you know what I mean? But because I was playing the game, like because I was, and I want that experience in my gameplay. I want to be hooked. I want to be like, fuck, I shouldn't spend this, but I'm going to. That's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, that's the benefit of a play to earn game,
Yeah.
right? When we say play to earn, you're earning the in-game token, the social token, and it's we call it social token because it's a community-based token. I mean, but
Right.
really it's an in-game utility token is how it's looked at. But I'm saying when you play that, you're actually getting something back. Like you're getting some kind of return
Yeah.
of like your token back for playing the game. You know, versus like I played games like online games. I think I don't know why I just was playing this. I like going to Vegas and pulling slot machines. So
Yep.
I played this stupid slot machine game on mobile, and I don't know how much. I mean, Miss Inventive would kill me if she found out how much I actually spent on that game over time. And it was literally just, hey, I want to pull the stupid reel and get the bonus again. You know what I mean? And those types of things in the play to earn space are actually beneficial for you when you want to build in more, get in more,
Yeah.
do more. It's just a matter of making sure that the ecosystem is healthy, and that's incumbent upon me. But it, you know, definitely, I would ask that the community understand that what there's methods and reasoning to everything that we do. I don't just go and wake up in the morning and go to the devs and say, hey, let's just build this thing that has no reason. You're like, no, we think about it. There's a lot of people that go into thinking about these things, and we listen to the community, a lot of community feedback. And at the end of the day, we make, you know, we make decisions and development based on that.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many layers and levels to it, and like when I do think about the play to earn models in on the financial side, like my thought on it is like, how much am I willing to invest into this so that I don't have to do this, or like I don't have to go to a job, or I don't, or how much, you know, like I sort of look at it like that on one level. But it needs to have that function. It needs to be fun. It needs to be engaging. It needs to bring you in, you know, or else like it can't just be about the money for me, you know, like, or else like it's you're insane. Like, you know, if you're investing in like, you know, these cartoon characters to try to make a living, like it's just crazy to me. Like I like the risk. At the same time, you got to know you're investing in cartoon character games that are happening in another outer space metaverses and stuff. So, you know, like
what it boils down to, though, Left. I mean,
Yeah.
and I've thought about this. It doesn't matter, like you're investing in, number one, something that I've promised you can happen. You say, and Venom promised me he's going to make a game, and then Venom promised me that he was going to make whatever I promised you guys. You guys all know it's out there, right? Is Venom the guy that can get it done? Right? Is the Green Rabbit team the team that can make this thing happen? I personally think, and this is not, you know, just from looking at everything from you know, an outside observer looking in, if I would just subtract myself from Green Rabbit, I would think that this guy right here that you're looking at, and Venom, has delivered on every single one of his promises that he's made. And if he hasn't delivered, he's come out and said, hey, I haven't delivered, and this is why. Even up into the point of me stripping down to my underwear and doing a cartwheel, right? So I'm not going to let you guys down. I don't have any plans on letting you guys down. I know I'm capable of doing the job, or else I wouldn't be sitting here every single day in and day out saying, yes, I can do it. Yes, I can do it. If I couldn't.
You've never not come on the show and at least given a little bit of this perspective of I mean, it's very clear to me how much you care about the community and your word and delivering your word. Like that's, I have no doubt in my mind that that probably keeps you up at night. I think at times, you know what I mean? Like,
you guys see the marble? Were you there for the marble stream? The last one that we did on Sunday?
I know I missed the
Oh
last
man,
one. Yeah.
you know, the community, they reached out to me. They did a video. Have you seen the video?
No.
They did
I
a
gotta look this
video
up, yeah.
just on like I had no idea it was happening. They did a video, and because I could guess they could tell I was, you know, maybe down in the dumps a little bit or whatever it was. I don't know what it was, but they did a video, and man, nobody on that stream was not crying. Like I think most of the people that were watching the stream were crying. Like I was because it was basically a YouTube video of the community reaching out and just telling us how much they care, how much they love us, how much they know how hard we work, and don't worry and keep going. but it was done with some done in, with that music in the background and everything. And I still to this day can't watch. If I watch it, I'm dead. I'm done. Like I literally when I watched it again afterwards, and Miss Venom came in and she's like, "What's wrong?" I was like just in tears just watching this thing.
Yeah.
Because it means so much. Honestly, the honest answer is this is my life's work and my life's goal is to create a space on a step forward, a movement forward for the play to earn space, for the NFT space, for whatever. And it's not about being famous or being whoever or being cool. What it's about is understanding that this stuff is going to literally change the world. Like you guys, change the world. Look at what Action Infinity did for the people of the Philippines, right? I mean, literally, like it changed their entire world. Like Left said, like these people don't go to work anymore. They work on Action Infinity.
Yeah.
You know, they sponsor, there's scholarships, there's all kinds of things that can happen in the play to earn space. And that to me is something that we could literally, if we think about it, could change the world together. And it seems like we get caught up in this everyday grind of like, hey, this is this much, or that's that, or this is lower than it should be, or that's higher than it should be, or whatever. But at the end of the day, like we're the pioneers on something that is so much bigger than all of us, right? That we're going to be building towards a future of an actual play to earn, like people being able to leave their jobs, people be able to do things like have, you know, those types of things. We're building a future for that, and that's a beautiful thing.
If you think about like the beginning of crypto and like where it comes from and who created it, it was a bunch of like pissed off like techno punks that were like sick of like paying this third party, you know, sick of having like another person in their business, and they said, screw it, like we're going to do something different and we're going to build something that's better. And like when I first walked into this whole space, I felt like I was lied to my whole life. Like I felt like we were in a system that has been ass backwards ever since. And I was just reading one white paper after the next and like was like, how is this possible? You know, and going to the next and like, how is this possible? And then I started realizing like, no, this is the way it should have been from the beginning. And it's really hard for people to ingest this. It seems like for the masses to understand, like, there's an easier way. Why would you ever fucking go on Facebook and post a message when you can go onto a blockchain social place and post a message and get paid for it? Like, there's just so many different avenues that I feel like once people realize or get the feel of, like, it's going to change the game. And, like, these types of things, like Green Rabbit Adventure is that exactly. Like you're saying, Axie, like changing the lives of an entire country is like, this is what's happening. This is what we're doing here. Like that is the movement that is right now. These are the games that we're playing, and it'll be insane 10 years from now. Like the conversations we'll be having about this time period and these games. It'll be like there'll be documentaries about this shit, you know?
Oh no, there's going to be, in my opinion, I've always thought that there's going to be a movie. I would say the Green Rabbit movie about how this thing went down, because, you know, honestly, you guys all know, I mean, we shouldn't, like everything happened. And in my opinion, everything happens for a reason. Like everything put us in this trajectory for a reason, right? We're going to create something. Like we're concerned about the ecosystem now. Well, the ecosystem in 1 year from now, or 4 months from now, is going to be something completely different as the game comes out and people are playing, and there's the full iteration of Green Rabbit is actually realized with other people like Kyle Loza coming. I mean, look, Kyle Loza is a perfect example of somebody that had no idea about NFTs, and bring him into the space, and then now he's got people that have no idea about NFTs coming into this space and going, hey, they're interested. They're looking at different projects. I've heard of people going from Kyle Loza's server to look at Green Rabbit, to look at BTCO, you know what I mean? And this is new people that are coming. So see, we do
have a really good question coming in from the audience. Green Heart, who will play Venom in the movie? That is a...
you know who I think? I'll tell you guys this. You guys are going to laugh when I say it. The Sticky Finger Bandit from Home Alone.
Yes, Marv.
Yes.
Yeah, Marv. Yeah,
Marv.
Yeah, that's who's gonna play.
That's perfect.
Oh my God,
that's great.
Yes.
Yeah,
hilarious. That's genius. No, you're absolutely right about your perspective on this whole thing, and yeah, it's cool that the you know, the Kyle's bringing in more new folks and new eyes, and it's just gonna keep snowballing and going and growing. It's like
Oh, we have Tito come in.
Yeah.
Tito Ortiz.
Dude,
So
he's
imagine all the
throwing
people.
some fists this weekend, right?
Exactly. It was supposed to be in LA, but it ended up getting moved to Florida. But that's a whole nother story. He will be at the party this weekend, I think. If everything goes well, I'm going to try to get him to to Kyle's party. But we have Tito coming in. You think about all the people that were going to come in and see what Tito's doing, right? Even people love him, hate him, like him, love him, whatever. They're just going to want to see what he's doing, right? And so those people are going to be coming. We have Kyle Loza. We have Green Rabbit. We have another project that is going to be very interesting if everything pans out, that I'll be sharing with you guys pretty soon. But then again, like I said, we're taking it slow. We're making sure that we have the dev resources to do it. We're not overcommitting on anything. Green Rabbit right now is the main focus, but at the end of the day, we want to start building on what we have. You know, I mean, when it comes to Green Rabbit or anything in this space right now, anything, I would say, not just Green Rabbit, there's no reason to squabble over pennies, right? There's really because really, if you look forward and you say, hey, there's a light at the end of or there's a you know, a light at the end of this tunnel. There's a something glimmering at the end of this rainbow. You know, you'll understand that these are things that are, you know, are going to grow beyond any of our wildest dreams. I mean, one commercial, one news spot, one, you know, thing. We're literally one freaking event away from this thing blowing the doors off, and you guys can see that in things like the $5 million NFTs that are being sold on the East chain. You know what I mean? Like we're literally like, somebody goes, oh wait, there's another chain that doesn't require gas fees, and it's like big news, and all of a sudden everybody that's on Ethereum starts going, wait, there's video games, there's games over here, there's play to earns, or like Wax is going to turn into another you know, a huge contender in the space just because it's built for it. Like Wax is built for that. So you know, we got to keep fighting the good fight, because I think we're closer than we think to something like that happening for all of us.
Yeah, I agree. I can't agree more. It is right around the corner. It's happening. It's happening now, folks. We're living the dream as we speak.
Real quick, for the Kyle Loza collection, that those will be their own flash drives, right? Individual for that collection.
Every partner is going to have their own flash drives. Yes.
Okay.
So Creek will have his own, Kyle's will have his own, and so on and so forth. But yes, cool. and BTCO will have their own. I have a guy that's I'll tell you about it soon. There's another guy that's coming in that's going to be after BTCO. He's a really good guy. I'm sure you guys will all approve.
Nice.
Awesome. Blossom.
So listen, Rabbits, my community, and everybody that's supported me, and even the guys that stopped supporting me or whatever, you know, at the end of the day, all I can tell you is that for me, I'm not going to let anybody down. I'm going to continue to do what I set out to do. And my goal is, you guys know where my goals are. You know where my aspirations are. I'm not doing this for just fun. I'm doing this to move the play to earn space into something like a console, something like a widely adopted thing. And when we get that mass adoption of these types of things, I can tell you all right now that there's going to be a huge shift in Wax and everybody's opinions and everything, because it's really closer than you think. I mean, we're like I said, an announcement, one piece of news, one little, you know, event to cause that shift, and you're going to see a mass adoption, and it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, can't wait. I'll be here for it.
Awesome.
Waiting.
And Green Rabbit will be here too, motherfuckers. You guys know that. We're here. We're here to stay. So
beautiful.
Appreciate you guys, Left and Emmett, and all of my Horde members. You guys know that there's so much love and respect coming from me to you guys, and just give me a little bit of time to make this right, and once I get it right, boom, we're ready. So
man, you're doing it. You're doing it right, and you're doing it really fast. Even though you're taking your time, it's happening. It's all happened really fast. So everybody here seems to be in agreement and has your back. We love you. We're here for you. I'm stoked to be part of the team. I can't wait to go forward here on this and keep killing it.
All right, much love and respect.
Yeah, have a great one. We'll talk to you. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yep. Bye bye.
And there he goes, ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. N Venom has now left the building. And you know, he was talking about these those one-of-one generative collections over there on ETH, right? The ones that are getting a lot of love and hype, the Bored Apes and all these different types of hooplas. We've been talking about them for the last couple weeks. You know, we've been aping into them ourselves, buying some of these different collections. And he was saying, he mentioned that this hasn't really been happened on Wax yet. There are a couple collections out there on Wax that have tried to do this, but it hasn't happened yet in the way that it has happened on the ETH yet. And there's a reason why. The reason why that hasn't happened yet is because we haven't launched ours yet. And that is coming soon, ladies and gentlemen. On September 17th, we are going to launch the Action Family Club card. And ladies and gentlemen, you're going to want to be a club carrying member to get into the action. As we move forward with the Action Carrying Club card, the Action Family Club card, there are perks, rewards, incentives, NFTs, tokens, Wax tokens, Left tokens. There are, you know, tangible items within this project. There are, it's just crazy. There's soon I'm going to break down all the details, but I don't want to do it just yet today. But you guys, I have a sneaky peeky of one of the Action Family Club cards. It's not the whole card. It's just a sneaky peeky. You'll see pieces of it here. I'm going to pull it up right now for us to take a look at here. 1 second. Alrighty here. Let's go ahead and bring that to the screen right now. All right, you're seeing a little piecey of one of the Action Family Club cards. And the deal is there's going to be 1,111 of these total in the collections, each one of them original artwork pieces. You know, not one will be alike like the other ones. They're like snowflakes, if you will. There will be incentives to want to hold more than one to get bigger rewards, if you will, bigger payouts.
Stack them. Stack your deck.
Want to play the game correctly? You know, I don't know. It just depends, you know. It's going to change the way we give away prizes here on the show. It's going to give you an opportunity to be basically a more ingrained member of the community. It's going to give you an opportunity to be a ingrained member of LEFTHOUSE. And when I say LEFTHOUSE isn't just me. That's not just me, the man. LEFTHOUSE has been around for about 20 years. LEFTHOUSE started out as a record label in 2005. Then it became a film distribution company in 2010. We have produced 8 feature films, and the 8th one is almost done and is going to come out soon. And it's going to come out soon, probably on Wax. It's going to come out soon on Wax. It's a feature film. It's right up your guys' alley. It's going to speak to you guys. You're going to love it. More on that coming soon. Hopefully soon we'll be dropping little pieces, trailers, little teasers or whatnot. And yeah, more information on that. But it's going to give you an opportunity to be a part of all of our collections going forward. So more on that later. We're looking at the sneak peek of the Action Family Club card right now on the screen. That's what's up.
There's a long list, you know, and then there's the list that hasn't been created yet as well of incentives. I mean, we could do private streams for holders.
You're talking about private streams. We're going to open the LEFTHOUSE movie theater. If you're holding one of the cards, you're going to have access into the exclusive movie theater to watch these feature films and short films and all other things. But yeah, we're going to do special club card member streams, exactly. Conversations, special shows, special NFTs. And, you know, like we said, it's going to change the way that the prizes are given away here on the show. And the way that it's going to change, most importantly, is that the prizes, the NFTs, are going to get a little bit more rare, a little bit more high-end, a little bit more sought after. And if you're holding the Action Family Club card, you are going to have a say in what collections, what NFTs you want to win. You're going to be able to vote on that as a community and say, hey, we want to win green rabbit cards.
Yeah.
We want to win yucca yucca cards. We want to win cards, whatever. Like we're going to work as a family. That's why, hence the Action Family Club card. Down the line within there, we're going to. I'm just gonna say we're gonna have our own staking system. We have the Left token. It's an ERC20 token that exists from the ETH network, the ETH mainnet. Some of you guys are holding some of those tokens now. Lots and lots of stuff is coming with our Discord. Lots of changes have been going on. Some other communities have integrated into ours. We have Hurley8 TV and DJMrLEFTY'S really doing a lot of insane work behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. You guys go into the Left Discord, and those guys are there running the show, making things happen. There's lots of giveaways going on, and more giveaways are coming. Wax token drops, Left token drops, Shell token drops. We'll be doing drop a mazoos.
Dropaholics over here.
Yeah, let's just sneaky peeky that. I have other sneaky peekies that I don't want to show them. I just want to bring up this one more time. So the deal is here, there is, like I was saying, there's 1,111 total, each one original. There's what makes up an Action Family Club card is there's 7 different faces, there's 7 different mouths, nose, eyes, headwear, suits, different rarities, symbols, backgrounds. It's going to get awesome. It's going to get blossom. It's going to get great.
I'm very excited.
September 17th is our drop. So
September 17th, there it is.
More to come on that. More to come sooner than later. Okay, let's move on into a few other stories here, brother, if you will.
Okay.
On Wax. Yes, Morton Matadea, it is a Wax project. It is going to be the most important generative collection ever to be released and launched on the Wax blockchain. Did you just deep throat your microphone, brother?
Let's
get the
I don't know why
running up here in the background. We were supposed to have Tryger Fight Club joining us today on the show, but they are unfortunately last minute weren't able to make it in.
Past midnight.
They couldn't make it today. But we've talked a little bit about Tryger Fight Club. Their drop happened yesterday, and basically if you could pick up yourself a Tryger, it is basically gives you access into the Tryger fighting video game, which was open to the public there, but I believe now is closed only to the people that are holding Trygers. Get in and fight. Very Tekken, very Street Fighter style. I played a few rounds. It's pretty fun. Has good functionality. But hopefully maybe we'll get them to come on in and talk about their project here later in the week or the month or the year or the decade. At some point we'll hopefully get them in. But yeah, they have down their roadmap, they have they're giving the charities, and they're doing some good things. And yeah, I don't know, I think the game is good. We'll see what happens. As well, the ants, the atomic ants who we had in on Monday, they are having their drop today.
Yes.
Today is the official drop.
Do we know what time? I think it started right now at 2, right? Or
I
am
think
off
so.
on that?
Yeah, let's go to their site. This is another. There it
See
is.
how high gas is.
Yeah, give us a little gas hole report, if you will. The Atomic Ants is another ETH project. It's 11,000 Atomic Ants unique NFT collection. Each one of these also gives you an avatar into the Atomic Ants metaverse that is coming, the Ant Hill. from the which is all about the Z games. The Z games. I like their little description here. You may be wondering, what are the Z games and what is the utility of ants? In simple words, is the VR of the original X Games, extreme sports for ants in the metaverse. Ants holders will be able to play, create teams, and compete with each other. Also, to make the Z Games more exciting, we will include audience participation and voting. You, as a player, will be able to live stream on social media platforms. You think you got what it takes to play the Z Games? If you do, let the games begin. So the Z Games experience will be available first quarter of 2022 next year. But I'm a fan of the ant art, the way these ants look. And we had the Queen. The Queen came in on Monday to talk about the project.
I think they must be sold out.
Oh, did they sell out?
I don't know. It's weird. I'm checking, and it says something went wrong. Transaction couldn't be processed, and it says there are only 10,009 left.
Oh wow!
They might be having some issues again. I don't know.
Oh, so there's only like less than 1,000 left. It looks like.
It says that there's 10,000.
Oh, 10,000 left.
Yeah. But then when I go, I'm just trying to go through the process, and I go to mint one, and it says I get an error. Something went wrong. Transaction couldn't be processed.
Huh.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
You might be on the wrong site. They had a scam site pop up.
Yeah.
Go to their Discord. See what. Let's see what they. Anything. Oh, hold up a second. Where'd you go, ants? Come on, Internauts. I'm like a fool. There you are. Come on now.
Come on now, you ants.
Let's see if there's anything in the announcements. There's no new announcements. So I'll just check what their last announcement was. You can go straight to the contract here. Refresh the minting page. The airing check to verify if the transaction was valid is fixed. If you see the error, the contract instance failed to build, it's likely a problem with your provider that doesn't grab the contract address correctly. When that happens, try refreshing your page and connecting again. So yeah, it looks like maybe there are people having some little issues with it.
Yeah.
0.08 is what they're going for. You don't have to mint one. We got you one. We got you one for your birthday. I was just checking to see
what was. I'm so excited.
All right. So I'm going to click from here. Let's see if this, maybe I'll try to do the minting thing just to see if it works on my end. Please connect your wallet. All right, select number of ants, 1, mint ants. And my mask is popping up.
Mecha mask.
Let's see. Yeah, no, I could mint. Gas is $75, so I could do it. Seems
you
fine.
Got in?
Huh?
You got in?
Yeah, no problem at all. So they're mintable. And 75 in this day and age is like kind of high, but not terrible, you know. Not terrible.
Not too bad.
Not terrible if you're used to paying those prices. If you're not used to paying those prices, it seems astronomical. It sucks that I've gotten slightly used to paying some of those prices, but I have. But yeah, those are the Atomic Ants. Those are live, and I'm excited. I think the art's good. I think their metaverse is going to be fun. It's going to be fun to play in the Z games.
I've got something I'm going to share with you in the chat here that you got to take a look at real quick.
Oh, behind the scenes stuff?
It's something that I just saw our brother Fading Armageddon sent. And
Well, all right. Well, I'm gonna have to block the screen then. And it's not.
you
I
can,
can
no,
look.
no, you can keep it. You just, if you can open it, it's for everyone to see.
Oh, okay. Scaring me. Well, I'm trying to open it in the background here. It's going a little slow. It's coming around the corner. She'll be coming around the corner when she comes. When there are other options, we pay $75 for ETH gas. Most projects on ETH are hot garbage.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Maybe try for a live version on here. Getting the business. Overworked man.
Yes.
Nothing.
Look at who the creator is.
Oh, I'm just getting an error screen now.
Okay. Shoot. Well, these are actually coming in from Fading Armageddon's daughter, Isabel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sick. Well, it's not working. Do you want to screen share?
Yeah, sure. I'll try it. Load the page up first. See if it loads on my end. I'm getting the hog bug as well. There was some sort of bug that we read about just before we went on the OpenSea, that like 43 collectibles or collections ended up, instead of getting transferred, got burned, worth over $100,000.
Ouch.
Is the headline.
Ouch.
Yeesh.
Yeah, yeesh is right.
Just a reminder that these things happen on all, these are chain agnostic. These bugs don't care. Will show up anywhere and everywhere.
Yeah, it won't open for me.
Yeah, it's not for me either. Nothing on
OpenSea's
my
not
whole
opening at all.
OpenSea is, yeah.
Well, there you have it, babies and gentlemen.
But we can take a look at that another day. Maybe get her on, talk about her little collection. I see she minted, I think, 4 or 5 pieces. The Overworked Man collection.
Well, what actually, hold on a second. Let's talk about this thing for a second, because I actually had seen a video earlier today with LEFTHOUSE where he was saying there was one project that ruined, one NFT project that ruined ETH.
Yeah.
What project is that?
Let me think.
Is that the project that's, well, I mean, is that the one that's caused this bug, or did something happen in a technical way?
I'm not sure. Yeah, it might have been the same one. I don't remember him mentioning that. I remember him like the headline, but I don't remember him talking about the specific project or what it was. But maybe it was that same bug article that I found after the fact.
Damn it. Damn it. I paid 75 gas fees for Cunning Foxes. Well worth it, says Stoned Rabbit. I have had time losing 75 in a casino. More than that, it says. Yep.
Yes, I see King Snorky. Emmett is prepping to host the Wheel of Fortune once Pat retires. That's a great idea. I should do like a little Wheel of Fortune collection, E.E.Left style.
With the Vanna White Myco?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's all I can think of with that mic. The hottest mic in town.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bush machine. What's Bush machine, Boldy 40?
The safe word, you moron.
Ah! You missed it.
Yeah, you did. Big time. Oh, I don't know if I talked about this game. It's an ETH one. We did talk about it real quickly the other day, I think, but I just wanted to talk about it real quickly once more again. Crypto Raiders. It's a crazy one because, you know, you go buy your character over there on the OpenSea for like $400 or whatever it is, right? And then you take your little crypto raider into these dungeons and raid them, and you get prizes and stuff out of it. But be warned, because death is permanent. So if your dude dies, he dies. And so that's really what scares me.
Yeah.
To get into this project, I don't want to get into something
like
dies out.
They should really use the Ivan Drago line for their trailer.
He dies.
If he dies, he dies.
I know, they should use that as their thing. I like it, but I'm scared. I'm scared to,
A little bit of, it's good to be scared in the metaverse a little bit. Have you been scared in the metaverse ever yet? No, it's
maybe when I have a few more tokens in my pocket, I'll take that fear head on. But, until I have a few, I just want to be a little more comfortable. I'm not that big of a baller where I can just like throw $400 or $500 down a toilet on a dungeon raid that goes wrong on my first attempt. Because I don't know what I'm doing, Scary. How often do you lose on your first raid is what I want to know.
Yeah.
I would like to know.
Good question.
No, there's still some of these ghost rabbits left over in the store. I'm gonna get one right now. Why not?
Yeah, I went and got myself an exclusive NFT, the big baller.
Did you buy that off of Atomic?
The secondary. I did it.
Somebody sold their baller.
There's a lot of them up, it seems. I still see. Yeah, they're still up there.
Then the what?
I mean, I spent about 1,000 wax on one, but I was happy to do it.
How much monies is that?
Around 290.
You spent $300 on one, but it spits out like 10 mil shill an hour.
10,000 an hour, so it bumped me up. I was only getting like a couple thousand, 2,500 an hour, so bumped me up a good little bit.
Okay.
And I'm playing the game like you are, spending some shell, so I want to be earning some shell.
Right.
I can keep playing, keep this thing going. I mean, who else comes on almost weekly and spends 20 to 40 minutes that's running a game development company and just an overall business like the Venom? I don't know many others.
No. None that I can think of. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I wanted to see what you're talking about here. I want to go into the old Green Rabbit market. Farm World still in top place. Alien Worlds in second. Splinterlands in third. Cogs official. Journey to God. Battle Miners. Major League Baseball. Our Planet. Big Boy Funko and Green Rabbit.
That's the other thing I was shouting about well, it was kind of funny. We had a little wax gang this morning watching LEO trades.
Yeah.
Didn't even set it up, but I was in there,
The Bozak was in there?
Yeah, the Bozak man showed up shouting. Brother LEFTHOUSE showed up shouting, and it was cool. It was cool to see. If anybody else wants to come on and shout some wax projects, see if they ever give us some recognition over here. It's kind of fun.
Storming the ETH podcast.
Yeah.
I don't see any of these things. I think you're lying.
What are you looking for? Up on the market?
Whoa, what was that? Blank test. Blue test 2 blue. Going for $42 billion in wax. Exclusives.
There. I sent you a link in the Waxy or in the Zoom. It's the cheapest one on the market at the moment.
Let's see why. Going on over here, eh? Oh yeah, I did. I found this page. Okay, all right. Wow. Okay, let's go to the lowest listing. Lowest listing 310.
Huh?
Let's go to the highest listing.
I think they get up there.
Yeah, I'm curious. Number 100 is for like, that's too many. It's like two 100s in a row. Like, so 100.00. I don't even know how to say that number. It's so big. Interesting.
And I think you can hold up to 3 of these exclusive NFTs.
Really?
Take them, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even notice that because my eyes are so bad. But that's Venom riding the back of the.
I know, yeah. I also
so
liked
sick.
the piece, so I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Wow. Huge. And so you can go in 3 times, get 30,000 shell an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
That's a lot.
Man, you're making me want to do it now.
I know. I'm making me want to do it too.
Wait, didn't you already do it?
Yeah, but I only did 1.
Oh, you want to do another?
I mean, imagine having 3. A boy can dream, can't he?
Yeah.
That Sajak's replacement can dream.
Wait, somebody's selling a dwarf V gnome for 92233720368.54 wax. How did you come up with that number? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that. It took some thought to get to that one. You don't just click the numbers on the keyboard and go with what you got. That one took some thought.
Are you seeing this number? I don't even know. I mean, I can't even say that number in wax
can't see
or in
the
dollars.
zoom is so big. It's blocking the screen.
Oh, I didn't know.
I didn't know either until now. We're sorry.
Look at
about
this.
That was.
Look at that number.
Oh yeah, 922,337,002. Oh no,
that's more than a million. It's just insane. But yeah, I'm on like, this is price highest in all of the market. Let's see.
That's the highest thing priced.
No, that wasn't the highest. It was like in the top. The highest is this relax. Let's take a look at it. This is not even in a verified collection, but it's going for, too much. And there's only, what the heck?
Vaporwave.
The Vaporwave relax deal. Somebody's really pushing. I mean, they got 2 of them priced up there, and as their top number 1 and 2 highest priced things. Crazy. Yeah. All right.
Somebody said that you were falling asleep.
Who?
Jameson Hatcher.
That I was falling asleep?
Left House is falling asleep. Which Left House? Left House Crypto or Brother Left House, the original OG?
Left House. Asleep. I got more sleep last night than I did in like the last 4 months.
I mean, he texted me at around 2 a.m. and said, "I'm going to sleep," which
is first time I've gone to bed before 3 since I was 12.
And I said, "Good man, good boy. You deserve that."
Yeah, you did. You did say that to me. Yes, you did say that. All right, we're getting to that part in the show where we're gonna give away some NFTs. I know you guys are all waiting patiently and kindly. And
Curly said he's got to go pick up his kid, drop the grub.
All right, he's got to go pick up his kid. He's drop the grub. All right, so then I'm gonna give away 3. And I have to buy these. I'm purchasing these. I'm going to buy 3 common
3 METAVERSE. Of the Venom big ball.
No.
Just kidding.
No, you're going to throw yours up in the grub fish pond, though. No, I'm going to do 3 METAVERSE comics, common issues in the pack. I'm going to purchase them, and I'll send them out to the top 3 people who win. So, okay, at this point of the show, I need to make the screen big real quick. Just like this.
Link will be coming shortly, pinned at the top of the chat per usual around these parts.
That's right. That's right. You listen to my brother. He knows what he's talking about. Top of the YouTube chat, pin message. Go ahead and find it. It says Wednesday NFT giveaway. Go ahead and start peppering in that form with your wax address and the safe word of the day. And we will get them into the grub fish pond. And
I don't think we got it pinned yet, brother.
Yeah, we do.
I don't see it, and somebody else says not pinned yet. King Snorky, a couple people. There's no
All
pin.
right, well, I'll do it again. I don't know how it got unpinned. And people are coming in hot right now with it, so I don't understand.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
all right, there it is. There's the form just popped out there. I'll repin it. Form is pinned.
There it is. I see it now.
Well, yeah, because I just repinned it. No, I'm just kidding. I guess somehow it didn't pin, or I don't know. I don't know what happened. But anyway, some people knew it from before somehow. It was weird. They're smart. Anyway.
Smart people in here.
You'll see that there is a pinned form too at the top that says HTTPS forms. By the way, you are watching the award-winning The Upland Action News. If you have not smashed the like button, do it. Okay, please. I think all of you guys have your responses in now. It should be that way. I'm going ahead and I'm closing down the form. Uncle Vis, if you could send me over the addresses so I can get them into the grub fish pond. This is the one of the new things that we're doing here. This way it's done cleanly, and I can keep talking to you guys like a normal person.
Love it.
And yeah, and as
background
well,
production by the Vis man.
Yeah, and then as well too, like after yesterday's grubfish pond, he had posted all of the addresses of the people that made it into the grubfish pond, and also the ones that did not have the safe word. But total transparency on the list of wallet addresses, I think we'll again post that as well this time. What do you think about that, Brucka?
There you have it, folks.
All
we'll
right.
be posting the official list.
And the list is in here. Let me go grab these addresses. Second. God, my screen is being a jerky here. All right, there we go. There they are. Let me do the old copy and paste routine. Like we did last summer. All right. Fine list of addresses. Okay, let's get into the old grub fish pond. All right. Address is in. Let me shrinkage. Let me do some zoom shrinkage.
Oh, okay. Cold water.
All right. And the Royale is commencing now. Dun 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 dun.
I'm going with my boy FH Bay all the way.
Going with this boy FH Bay all the way. I'll go with KC5E.Wham. You are my horse.
God
Top 3 spots winning
Bay.
METAVERSE comics in the wrapper. Inside you'll find a comic. Oh, somebody just exploded. You'll find a tear card pack inside too. The chance of winning one of the champions. There's still a bunch of champions out there in the packs. And don't forget to take your unopened wrappers from your METAVERSE comic packs over to the blend mechanism, and you can blend up for a badge that's going to be highly stakeable.
Right.
5 fish left in the pond.
You heard it here first.
4 fish left in the pond. Turning the music off. I'm going to take a nap.
Yep.
Since I'm sleeping. Since somebody thinks I'm out there sleeping. Uh-oh. Okay.
Middle of the show.
Got down to our final winner, Mr. Tree. Mr. Tree, you're a bumblebee. All right. Let's move into the old dance-off. My favorite part of the show.
Dude, do you know who I saw on the Atomic Ants Twitter page?
No.
Following them? Sheldon the Sniper.
No way. That's awesome, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Party time.
Shout out, buddy.
The mushrooms are going wild. That's cool. I like Sheldon. Sheldon's the man. All right. The top 3 winners are winning METAVERSE comics common versions in the wrappers. You guys are lucky people. Whoever you are.
Workout time here, people. Come on, finish strong.
Criticraft. This is
Bend those arms.
This dance-off is presented by Criticraft. Criticraft.io. Get over there and start collecting your stickers. Get them into your sticker book. And you can get in on the drops, the burns. They're very highly creative folks. They make cute stuff. They've been making cute stuff for years. We're big fans. Oh, down to the last 2. C3RO.wham and EK2VY. Michael. You guys are both still in this.
Keep on.
In this.
Didn't wear deodorant.
Man, they're just not going to die. They're hidden in the corner. Nobody can hit them.
Criticraft.
They're wearing their fanny packs. They're mocking everybody. All right. 6, 7, 8. Well, we've never heard this part of the song before. It's never gone on this long. Oh, and death has happened. We have winners. All right. Criticraft, you've done it again. The dance off the grub pool has commenced. We have our 3 top winners here. Congratulations to... Wait a minute, I want to make sure you guys are here. C3RCO, are you here? Is that Sensei Bullraj? Is that you, buddy? Are you EK2VY.wham? J4LRK.wham? I want to hear from all 3 of you fine folks so I can deliver these prizes. All right, so we got Sensei claiming one. We've got Jeff and Brody. All right, all claimed. Claimed and claimed. Brodil.
Bottle. I'm sorry, right. Bottle 40.
Super duper cool. All right, well, we've been here for a long time. We had a successful show. Thank you to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. N Venom, for coming and joining us. Thank you to all of you fine fellows in the Horde, fellettes of the Horde. You guys rule. You guys are great.
You do.
Yes. Keep believing in the dream. We'll be here tomorrow and Friday. Tomorrow, I don't remember who our guest is. Friday, tomorrow. NFT
Friday.
NFT Stonkers tomorrow. Hey. That's who's going to be here. Another wax game. So come back for that. We're going to learn all about that one. And Knuckles is here to say hello. Hi, buddy. And then Green Rabbit Friday. And I think we also have a guest then, too.
Green Rabbit Friday?
Did I say that? I meant Crypto Monkey Friday. Damn it.
Crypto Monkey Friday with the Punk Expansion Punks team.
Expansion Punks, thank you very much. That's who's coming in. So that'll be fun to learn about them as well. Okay, anything else we need to say, brother?
I will just echo your sentiment of the Horde always shows up and shows out. LFG, thank you all for being here. Green Rabbit Wednesdays will continue on next week, but we're here every day doing the damn thing. Looking forward to talking to the Stonkers tomorrow for sure.
Heck yes. Good morning, good noon, and good night. We'll see you all in the metaverse.
Bill Williams.
Out the door. Out the door. Bill Williams, we'll get you next time. Sorry, there's no time for you, Billy.
Billy Willie. I need somebody out there to do some research. If anybody can find Bill Williams for us, I might even put up a bounty.
Oh, bounty hunter.
So come and find me if you have any information on Billy Williams. Bill Williams.
Bill Williams, if you're out there.
That'll be the right one, though.
Right.
Common name.
Bill Wills. Bill Wills.
Bill Wills.
Kyle Loza drop coming. What's that, Friday or Saturday? Or is it Sunday?
Party is the 12th, right? Is that the same day as the drop?
I like to party, but eh?
Do you know what day you're hosting? Is it the 12th?
I don't know.
You host every day.
I'm not sure what day the party is, but I'll be there hosting it. We'll be there. All right, I'm picking up these 3 METAVERSE comics in the back rooms as we speak right now. And once I click this button and this one screen disappears, I'll hang up. No, you hang up. No, I'll hang up. No, you hang up. No, I'll hang up. You hang up. I'll hang up.